guys, it's Kaz here. How are you doing? I'm doing a different video today. So basically it's my dad's birthday, or it was my dad's birthday this week, and I'm going to see him this weekend. And we were looking at, it's his 60th, so we were looking at getting him a cake, and I was just absolutely shocked at the prices for cakes. So they've all gone up at the moment. So we were looking at between €75 and €110 for a cake for him. So I've decided to try and make him a cake myself. So we'll see how it goes. But I just thought it'd be fun to show you how much I will be saving by doing this. Just to give you an idea of how much you could save by doing little things like making cakes yourself. We have a good few big birthdays this year. So we have my dad's 60th, my daughter's 10th birthday, my baby's first birthday, and then my husband's 40th this year. So they're big birthdays that we'd normally get a big cake for. So I have decided to make a Biscoff cake because he doesn't like anything too sweet. So I found a Biscoff cake, and it's by Jane's Patisserie. So I'll link that into the description in case you want to try it yourself. And I thought I would do a cost breakdown at the end and show you how much everything cost to make the cake and how much we've saved. So I'll show you first what we already have, but I can do a rough estimate in the end of the video of how much all of this would cost anyway, just so you'd have an idea if you had to start from scratch. So things we already have is we have our own chickens. So the recipe calls for 8 eggs, and these are free for us because we do already have our own chickens. So we have nice free range eggs we can use. We already have some grease-proof baking powder paper here, so there's no need to get that. And we already have, this looks like it's a 10-inch or 8 or 10-inch. Yeah, I think about 9-inch, I think that is actually. 9-inch springform cake tin. So I would recommend getting springform just because it's so much easier to get the cake out at the end. So you need one of them. And then baking powder, I just get one of these every year, and it usually does pretty much the entire year. And so then these are the ingredients that I've bought. So I got all of these from Aldi, Lidl and Deals. So starting off, we have self-raising flour, which has gone up a little bit with inflation, but it's still reasonable enough. And that from Lidl. Some light soft brown sugar. The bag burst a little bit with the kids when I got it home, but it is brand new. Then I have an icing sugar. This needs an entire packet for this recipe, so I just got a whole new one. Then you need the Biscoff spread. So this is a massive saving in itself. These jars are €2 in Aldi at the moment, and it's just their own brand. Whereas if you have to buy the actual Biscoff, I believe they're about €4 or more per jar. So I've tasted it. It's a little different, but it's not too much of a difference, and the cake's going to be so sweet anyway, so it's going to be fine. Then you need about 1.5 of these butters. So I've got 2, and they're from Lidl. Then you need some double cream. I've again gotten, this is Lidl's own brand of Biscoff biscuits. That's for decoration around the top and the outside of the cake. And then the recipe calls for 450 grams of white chocolate. So I bought 4 of these, and I knew I wouldn't use the rest of it, so I just stuck with 4. 50 grams will be fine. It's being melted in anyway, so it's fine. And then this is optional, but I decided to go for the full effect, and I got a cake board and box. So this has the full board in it. I'll show you now. Yeah, so it's got the board that goes onto the cake, and then the actual box for the cake to sit in. Because we're going to be traveling with the cake, I thought it'd be a good idea. I didn't know how I was going to carry it. And then I just got some party candles, but you might already have some at home. So yeah, that's all the ingredients that we'll need. And I'll show you how we're getting on. I'm just going to show you the cake now. And that's the finished cake. So we have the 3 layers here with a white chocolate ganache and the Biscoff drip on the top there. And I've put the Biscoff biscuits in and around and put into Biscoff buttercream. And I will put up a full breakdown of all the costs for the cake, and I will do a little comparison just to show you how much I've saved by doing it myself. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, so that's the cake made there. Yeah, so as you can see here, I've just listed the total food costs. I got the majority of my ingredients in Lidl. So I got most of those ingredients for baking the actual cake and also for decorating. So the flour and the sugar and the cream, chocolate and the biscuits. And then in Aldi, probably one of the bigger savings was the biscotti spread. So I got that for €4, which is probably about half the price of branded. And then I also got a few extras in deals that you don't need to get. So as you can see here, here's the total cost. So it was around €20.64, which is actually €16.14 if you don't get the optional extras. So I have broken that down now. So I was quoted between 70 and €150, and it actually only cost me €16.14 to make the actual cake. And it just goes to show, like, by making your own cake, it might be a bit of effort. I think this took me in total about 3 hours, but it was spread out over time. So it took me an hour to make the sponges and bake them. And it took me about an hour to do the crumb coating and also the white chocolate ganache, and then I decorated it. So yeah, I'd say in and around about 3 hours, but it was spread out over the last 2 days. So yeah, it wasn't too bad at all. And it just goes to show, if you want a cake, you can do it yourself. I don't think it looks too bad, and it's definitely worth a try. So yeah.